everybody. I hope that you're having an amazing Saturday. It's Erica. I'm actually just leaving an appointment that my VA set up. The seller, he just was not available this week, and his only availability was this weekend. So it was really quick, and it was no trouble at all. So I'm making this video really quick to discuss step 3 in the 6-step wholesale series that we've been discussing. We've already discussed steps 1 and 2, which were lead generation and skip tracing of those leads, right? And now step 3 is to actually reach out to these people. So it's a whole lot easier. I'll start rather by saying it's a whole lot easier to reach out to sellers where we found like a for sale by owner sign, or sellers that we already have their contact information and we already know that they're actively trying to sell their property, right? It's easier because we just know that, like I said, they want to sell. We don't know if they want to sell on our terms, but we at least have that part out the way and we're not guessing that. So you basically just reach out to them however they've instructed, whether it's to call them at a number, email message them, or whatever. We reach out to them and then we discuss the property. Our goal when we're calling these people is to either primarily to get the property under contract, but if you cannot do that, we also want to set an appointment, and we can often set an appointment and get the house under contract in one call. But if not, it's totally okay to separate the two. But those are our end goals: to get a contract, or to also set an appointment for us to view the property, or one of your boots on the ground, or one of your acquisition leads or something like that. Somebody needs to take a look at the property. That's our goal. So if we're doing this thing virtually, we would arrange for them to give us pictures, or again, have your boots on the ground go and get pictures. So that's that with the easy way, the easier way when we're actually contacting people. The other ways that I like, my top 5 ways when reaching out to people that are not warm leads, they are cold calling. It's called cold calling because in this case, we don't know if they want to sell or anything like that. So that's why it's called cold calling. So we reach out to these people and we just want to know, hey, it's Erica. I was actually in the area and I saw your house. It may be vacant. I'm looking to buy 5 more. Or I'll often say, if it's like one of my driving for dollar leads, I was taking my aunt lunch and I passed by your property. It appeared to be vacant. I just so happened to be a real estate investor, and I took a look in my system and I saw that you may be the owner. Is this a property you're interested in selling? And if it's just something random off a list, I'll go, hi, my company is we're seeking to buy 3 more in that area, and your property popped up as potentially vacant in my system, and I just wanted to know if you're interested in selling, because we're looking to buy 3 more within the next 7 to 10 days. And the conversation just goes its course from there. So they may say yay, they may say nay. Either way, we're taking the steps to reach out to people. And the more you do that, the more likely you are to get your deal. The second way that I like to reach out to non-warm leads would be by text messaging or blast text. If most people don't answer their phone, they'll at least respond to a text if you have a cell phone that you're reaching out to them on. The third favorite way, which runs neck and neck with texting, would be emailing. I know for me, or blast emailing, for me, I get alerts for my emails just like I do with a text message or something like that. So I'm often able to check it as soon as they come in. So that's a great way for me, and I've also had a lot of success with it. Step 4, or my 4th favorite way to do so, would be to send a mailer. If you can't find a phone number, email address, or you haven't reached out to, you haven't been able to reach anyone, rather, doing those other ways, a mailer is a good way also. That's a letter in the mail or a postcard, and you'll always want to include a call to action for them to call you back, text you back, or something like that, because you really want to buy their house. So they need to reach back out to you if they really want to sell. And lastly, you have social media, that blue app, Instagram, Facebook. You can reach out to people that way as well. in my best Yo Gotti voice, you know, slide on in those DMs and say, hey, it's Erica. I'm actually a real estate investor, and I noticed that you may own a property located here. I'm very interested in buying. I've done several deals that way as well. So those are my top 5 ways of reaching out to non-warm leads. And then I also want to just leave you with this pro tip. Most times you're not going to reach them on the first go around. That's just not how that works usually. Statistics show that most salespeople will reach potential sellers on around the 8th call. So I say this to say, just stay focused, keep calling. The more we call, the more likely you are to reach people, and the closer you'll be to your first deal or just doing a deal in general. I've often heard people say that the money is in the follow-up, and I have found that to be true. I think the longest that I've ever followed up with a seller thus far is 8 months, and it really paid off. Once we did get the ball rolling, that deal was a very lucrative deal, and I'll discuss that in another video. And I also want to say, even if you can't reach them, let's say you reach them and they say no, that's okay too. Circumstances change. Depending on the reason that they're telling you no, add them to the follow-up list. Again, the money is in the follow-up. So that'll conclude step 3 for us, which is just reaching out to sellers. Very, very soon we're going to discuss step 4 of wholesaling, and that involves negotiations and contracting the property. So if you like what you heard in this video and you look forward to hearing more later, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. You'll be seeing a lot more of me, but until next time, have a great day. Bye.